morning. Good morning, Meg. Welcome to the Jamie and Sandy Morning Show. It's the Wednesday, January 12th edition. If you want to be a part of the show, you can call us at 390-5947. You can email us, mornings@jbandsandy.com. Good morning to everyone watching on KEYE TV this morning, or if you're listening online at mix947.com. What's up? We got a big show planned for you. In fact, coming up in about 15 minutes, something that you use every single day. Well, not every day, every week, that you're putting your hands on that is as dirty as a public toilet. This is going to be a surprise to a lot of people. You may want to carry latex gloves in your car. We'll tell you about that coming up in 15 minutes. My name is Sandy, and I love it when it gets cold and you put on an old coat and you reach in your pocket and you find something you haven't seen for a long time.
Money?
I found money this morning. Yeah. I found $22 in a jacket this morning. I was like, yay, Sandy.
That's a good day.
Yeah, I found $22. I was like, this is cool. So you immediately dig into all the other pockets, hoping that there's more. But that was it. But it was just a nice little surprise. And it's good because if my wife and I have a deal that if whatever she finds in my pockets is hers, she calls it her bagel money, but she spends it on other things than bagels. You can buy a lot of bagels with $22. It's always something. Every day it's a mystery around here. 10 minutes after 6, coming up in just a little bit, we're going to tell you something that you use probably at least once a week that you put your hands on that's as dirty as a public toilet. But first, Sarah's got the big overnight stories. What's happening?
Yeah, so has Ted Williams, the homeless guy with the golden voice, already fallen? He went from living on the streets to famous in less than a week, and on Monday night, he was detained along with his 29-year-old daughter after police responded to a disturbance at an L.A. hotel. It happened around 9 o'clock for a yelling altercation. He said that he told his daughter to shut the hell up. I want to talk to your mother.
In his golden voice.
And his golden voice.
Shut the hell up.
And then she basically jumped on top, and there was like slapping and hitting and all scratching.
Sarah, I think you were the one to call this. You said this guy's going to fall quickly.
Well, of course. And it's so sad. You know, everybody builds him up, throws things at him, and they're really just exploiting him because they get... You know, how many times have we mentioned Kraft macaroni and cheese and the Cavaliers and the NFL films? You know, it's great press for them, and then they just let him fend for himself. And it's not like giving him money is going to fix him.
Good morning. It's the Jamie and Sandy Morning Show, 18 minutes after 6. Hey, why don't you take a second, jump onto your computer, go to mix947.com. Try to friend us. Don't try, you can. Friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can find out a lot of things that are going on the radio show, what's going on in our personal lives, all kinds of stuff. Just do it. Go to mix947.com. How many days a week do you guys think you use an ATM machine?
Once.
It seems like once a week.
Once a week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe probably a little bit more than that. Do you count the point of purchase where you have to key in at the, at the store?
Well, then if it's that, way more.
Like every day?
Yeah. People just don't use cash as much as they used to, I don't think. Well, here's something new to freak out on. A new study it found out that ATM machines are just as dirty as public toilets. Ugh. They swabbed ATMs and found all kinds of disgusting bacteria that can cause illness and cause the D, diarrhea. Coming up in about 10 minutes. Also, your headlines, including today's stupid criminal of the day.
Now, here's Sarah with 4 things you need to know.
The big announcement came down yesterday. Verizon Wireless said it will begin selling Apple's iPhone early next month. So AT&T is no longer the exclusive carrier, and existing Verizon customers will be able to pre-order the phone beginning February 3rd, and it'll launch in Apple and Verizon stores and online starting February 10th. And there's a lot of controversy. Should you get it? Should you not? A lot of people are saying you should wait because AT&T probably is going to lower their prices. And also the network is not quite as good. There's a couple things. You can't surf the web on Verizon and talk on the phone, whereas if you're an AT&T customer, you can do both.
And AT&T has the fastest mobile broadband network. I would stay with AT&T, especially if you can change over.
Number 2, how did 50 Cent make $9 million from one weekend of tweeting? This is pretty crazy. So 50 Cent endorsed a headphone brand called H&H, and he tweeted about it all weekend. And it's a penny stock, and it gained $50 million in the stock market, and 50 Cent owns 30 million shares, so he earned $8.7 million.
Wow.
That's the kind of business I want to get into. Basically where you tweet about stuff that you have stocks in, and then you make $8.7 million in one weekend because you sent out a tweet and you're that powerful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty awesome.
I'm just wondering if that's gonna stay legal. I don't know. And Kirstie Alley celebrating her 60th birthday today. But your birthday, happy birthday from everybody here at Mix 94.7. You're about to hear about a stud, a guy that's just not human.
He's my hero.
He's 94.
I want to get a T-shirt with this guy's picture on it.
Today's headlines that don't make the 4 things you need to know.
I, in a weird, demented way, like the bad parenting stories. It makes me feel better about my own parenting skills. Mm-hmm. To at least know that I am a better parent than 23-year-old Melissa Ibarra of Kenner, Louisiana. She thought it'd be a good idea with her 2-year-old, she has a 2.5-year-old, to go to a bar and go in and drink. And leave the 2-year-old out in the car. Witnesses say they could hear the child crying and banging on the windows.
Gosh.
So Melissa goes in to drink for a while. And the other bar patrons, I guess, actually did something pretty cool. When they saw her leaving, word got around, hey, she's got a kid in the car. And they blocked her in with other vehicles and called the police.
Oh, good.
That's cool.
So the police did show up. She failed a breathalyzer, arrested for operating a vehicle while intoxicated, child endangerment, child desertion, reckless operation of a motor vehicle, open container in a vehicle, and driving with a suspended license.
Let me ask you guys this. Give me your honest opinion. Am I an overprotective parent? Here's what I did. I had to pick up some dry cleaning at Jack Brown Cleaners in a strip mall, right? I got a parking spot directly in front of the Jack Brown Cleaners. And I had my daughter with me. I take my daughter out of the car, go in. I mean, I had to walk maybe 5 paces to get into the Jack Brown Cleaner. To get my dry cleaning, had the guy help me bring it out, load my daughter back up. Am I overprotective?
No.
I did the same thing.